Hey, welcome back, Visions fans. Ready Player Whaler doing a little delayed review on the Flash of Insight Vision card that came out last week. This is a really interesting card, but it's genuinely meant if you have Robb X. Like, that's really it. I can't imagine a situation where this card really benefits you unless you have him in the party, at least as it pertains to, we call it the opportunity cost. Like, what other Vision cards could you have used instead? So let's get into it, and you'll just understand what I mean by that. In terms of some stats, HP and attack, it's pretty average. The HP is on the higher side, which is nice. 28 luck, which obviously will help his accuracy, but mainly it's going to help his evasion, and we'll get to that portion of it soon. In terms of the unit effect, if you're a light unit, you get slashes of penetration, so some people do appreciate that, but you're not going to get the full utility of the rest of the card sometimes. For Robb, you get slash attack with 20, and then for the party, if you're a light unit in the party, it's attack up of 50%, which is amazingly large, boost crit evade of 10%, and boost evasion rate of 20%, and it has this extra ability on the card, which unfortunately, like, literally only Robb and Lastwell can use, and I don't know why you'd ever have this card on Lastwell. So it's like genuinely only for Robb, which is why it's a great card, but it's niche to him, and so may not have a lot of versatility otherwise. So let's jump into some of the stats. It's really the evasion portion and then the offensive portion. So from an evasion standpoint, that 28 luck is roughly 11% evasion. And if you're curious what that number means, as well as the graphs I'm about to show you, linked below, I have a link to my video about accuracy and evasion, the math that goes behind it, how you calculate it, what it means relationally, all that good stuff. So definitely recommend watching it. But what you're about to see here, this chart on the left, it's the average and above. All the UR characters with evasion with passives and total innate evasion. I have highlighted here the light units. Robb is technically like a top 3 evade unit potentially, and that's really it. Sakura is basically average. She's right here at the same line. And then this next chart is the average and below, and this is the rest of the UR light cast. Robb is really like the only evade unit. Now, could you put, Secrets of the Heart on someone and try to like boost the evasion of a light party to take advantage of it? Yes, but it honestly, again, opportunity cost. It'd be kind of weird to have Secrets of the Heart on a light party when they're not really known for their evasion. It could work. It's just, again, super niche. I don't know if you would, invest in this card to just maybe pull off a really niche build, if that makes sense. So the evasion really does help him significantly, and obviously will help the rest of the team as it comes to offensive potency, which we're going to talk about here. So you really want to focus on this attack of 50%. Where this really comes in beneficial is to who else you're putting them with. So there are other like offensive, like slash oriented or slash penetration cards, like Echoing Screams. Does have slash attack up. Aeon has slash resist penetration. House Bealv has 25 or 35 slash attack up to light units. Exorcist has slash resist penetration. Clairvoyant Astrologer, 35% attack up. Ifrit, 50% attack up. So there's a lot of cards here that like do some of the same things, and maybe might fit your party more cohesively. But if you're using Robb in the party, obviously the Robb card is the way to go. And so when you're talking about the light cast, if you think about like who would benefit from 50% attack up, well, actually a lot of them do. Most of the light cast is actually like physical slash units. Obviously, like Sakura and Yuna have been the more meta-defining ones more recently, but this card is applicable to that cast of characters, like by and large, almost everybody. So, ideally, this card would go on Robb, and you'd have another physical light unit, at least one in the party. Yuna's probably going to be one if you're doing a mono light where she needs to be the healer. So, you could obviously help Warrior Light pump out some extra damage if you want, or if you're going for more of that off-tank role where it's someone like Thancred or Cecil or even El Sorel, they're going to benefit immensely from the attack 50%. Engelbert too, I always forget about him. But yeah, that's really the party where it's going to shine, and obviously Robb X is kind of a critical component to maximizing that. In terms of Sonic Severance, the ability, this is an absolutely incredible ability for like 4 reasons. Number one, this damage modifier of 240%, it's by far the strongest modifier in his kit. That includes the other sub jobs. So not only does it absolutely fucking smack for like a ton of damage, but it's got a guaranteed hit chance, which is awesome. Considering we're going to see some maybe evade meta with the Nier Automata release, and also the Winter Flan, which has a power creep evade accessory. This obviously is going to help him in conjunction putting Yuna next to him too, where she's got guaranteed hit. In terms of AP, 28 AP is like right in the middle of his kit. It's a decent cost for. Actually, it's actually a steal of a cost for how hard this hits with the utility of the 100% hit chance, 2 casts. And the thing I like about it is the range, too. If you notice, it's kind of this small diamond. Well, outside of Hien here, which is obviously like much cheaper, much less potent, the other attackers are either the square adjacent in a straight line, or like a much bigger AoE, which isn't always applicable depending on where your units are. So like Sonic Severance not only is like really powerful, guaranteed hit, good cost, but it allows some versatility from how we can actually use it and like in terms of moving around. So this ability is absolutely critical to like really elevating to better than he already is. And that's kind of in a nutshell. So like, you know, is this card a good card? Yeah, it's a good card. Is it niche to when Robb X is in your party? Yes, it is. So, you know, I can't imagine a situation where you would put this on a different character and you just won't get the same value as like some of the other offensive cards or slash cards that we were talking about earlier. So I've enjoyed using it myself. I did awaken Robb X personally. I've been using him. He's not like overpowered. He's damn fucking strong though. He genuinely is. So I like that this card came out. Obviously it's going to have some implications for some of the short-term future use, but hopefully we'll give him some lasting power as well. So thanks for watching. I'll be doing some Omega reviews and some Nier reviews this week as well. I'll get to those ASAP. And per usual, any comments, questions, critiques, all in the comment section. Love to interact with you guys. So good luck pulling, and I'll talk to y'all soon.